Hey, it's Jake here from OPS. We're over here at Ketch in the Kayak building section, and we're going to go ahead and put some Trak and Trak on this Crescent Crew here. Before we go ahead and mount these Ketch rails, you'll notice that Crescent hasn't given us any holes. So to mount these products, you're going to have to use the pre-existing holes that Ketch has allowed you and their mounting hardware. Let's go ahead and get this Trak mounted up first here in this slot. So as you can see, there's no holes, but Ketch has given us 9 holes on this track right here. You don't have to use exactly all 9, but using all 9 will give you the most rigidity. So with this Trak, Ketch has provided you the 9 wood screws, and you can either use the Phillips head screwdriver and just go ahead and pound them right in, or if you want a more direct hole, you can start off by drilling a little pilot hole with a smaller drill bit. So let's go ahead and drill this first one with the drill bit and show you guys what it looks like when you put a pilot hole first. So this is not perfection work. You go ahead and get it lined up where you feel like it's best. And right here we're going to start with the first one. So I'm going to go ahead and center the drill bit here. Start off slow and then speed it up. And there you go. You got your first pilot hole drilled. Now let's go ahead and switch over to the Phillips head and get the wood screw set up in the pilot hole. So now the screw is in the pilot hole, and there you go. You go ahead and start going forward with drilling it down. So that was the first way you could do it, with drilling the pilot hole. You could drill a pilot hole down the whole way now that you've got it secured in one spot. Now let's go ahead and just not even use the drill bit and just send it home with the self-tapping screw. And as you can see, goes in there nice and smoothly. Just take your time. You're drilling holes in your boat. So after putting these 2 screws in, I've noticed that my track on the end here has started to kind of wander off to one side. So instead of slowly zip tying it from the one end all the way down, I'm going to go ahead and pull this one over a little bit. So now I feel like my track is more centered once I pulled this edge over. And let's go ahead and zip the rest of these screws in here. So you've seen how we got the Trak mounted up. Now right here we've got the orange Trak. And again, you have the freedom to mount this anywhere you want on this boat. So we've decided to do a side-by-side comparison. We're going to go ahead and mount it on this flat space on the deck here. Ketch has provided us the 4 wood screws here. So again, same thing. You could either drill a pilot hole for all 4 or just one of them to begin with, or you can just go ahead and blast them straight through like a self-tapper. So right now I'm feeling the angler would probably best use it here because it's right next to their seat. And I'm going to go ahead and do this one with the pilot hole first. So 1 in the center here, and then I'm going to do 1 over on this side, just so we can get them mocked up right. Now we're putting that Phillips head back in. Get that wood screw in that pilot hole. Well, we got that one started. Now let's go ahead, before we tighten it up, let's get to that other one started too. So there's that hole on this side. I got it set up. Now we'll tighten this one down because I like that spot. And then this one's ready to go ahead and be tightened. So now we've got 2 left. Now we did not drill pilot holes on these 2, but you don't need to. You're going to go ahead and just put it in the Phillips head here and just go ahead and blast it on through where you feel like it's correct. There's 1. And here's 2. So there you guys can see it. We've got the Trak and the Trak here, both mounted up. There is going to be some drilling involved, but both are great options to mount your accessories. Right now too, I'll show you this side-by-side comparison. We're going to go ahead and put a rod holder in both units here. So we've got it on the Trak here. We'll tighten it up. And then for the Trak too, slide the T-slot in there. Tighten that up. As you can see on this boat, we have chosen the orange LT Trak. We offer the LT Trak in a variety of colors. We'll leave it up to you guys to choose which color you like on your boat.